All right, Michael, this is kind of another throwback kind of game, and the LSU-Alabama game always is that way, but kind of shades of earlier this season when Alabama played against Arkansas. LSU likes to run the ball. Alabama likes to stop people from running the ball, so it's kind of the strength versus strength, and it plays into advantage that it's on LSU's home field, but this is kind of something that Alabama really gets up for.
That's true. It's kind of so different from a year ago when you had the two star receivers for LSU that the big concerns being able to stop them down the field with the big vertical threats, and now they have the three running backs who like to pound it at you, run it at you all night. If there's any positive for Alabama, the way they handled Arkansas, granted they're not the same offenses, they do different things, but the way they stopped SEC's top running offense, pretty much limited them all night. A few weeks ago, that's a positive for Alabama to take into this.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that LSU, as Saban likes to describe, they're getting better as the season goes on. I mean, this is a different team than the one that started the season, and the reason for that mostly has to do with Leonard Fournette. He's a guy that Alabama fans know well. Nick Saban knows very well, recruited him very heavily, wanted him to come to Alabama, but he ultimately chose the in-state school and went to LSU. And he started off kind of slow. Everyone was wondering what was going on, because he'd been hyped up so much, and then lo and behold, it just took him a few weeks to get going, and now he's kind of running with that style that Derrick Henry does,
right.
And just kind of pounding teams and getting better as the game goes on.
No, he's a big kid. I mean, interesting talking to Landon Collins about him today, about how they grew up, same area, played on the same youth league team, some interesting things for him. But yeah, he's going to be the guy to watch. But you got the Terrence McGee. I guess he's like maybe their smallest guy, but he's still a big back. And Hillard. I mean, they got guys. They have the three-headed monster where Alabama might not be as healthy in the sense, and their running back. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, the key thing as it came up today, though, you remember the Arkansas game. Brandon Allen had a pretty good game, the quarterback for Arkansas, because Alabama pretty much sold out to stop the run and then got a little bit exposed in the passing game. LSU has good enough receivers to do that, and they're young, but they are good. But this is going to be a test where Alabama's pass defense isn't going to get tested on every play, but they can't fall asleep.
Right. Now, I looked at it, they've had 31 passes in the past two games for LSU, so it's the kind of thing where you have to, the discipline is going to be huge in that realm.
All right, later in the week, we'll maybe look at Alabama's offense versus LSU's defense, but that's it for us tonight.